Yesterday around 4:30 p.m., I was spending time with my family, eating a cake, because my sister's birthday was like 2 days ago. So we decided to like kind of party, spend some time together yesterday, and it was very very fun. We ate the cake real quick. It was very tasty. So my sister's really good at baking, and then we spent some time just talking about different topics. I was just sitting there listening, and then it came. We talked about my mom's past, her life, the crazy experiences she had throughout her life, and it was just an amazing time. And what I want to talk about in this video is just being able to stay present when you're out of your routine. So I was definitely out of my routine. I went to bed a lot later than I usually do. I was in bed around 9 p.m. I'm usually in bed around 7 p.m. I would say 6:30. I'm in bed around 6:30. Yesterday I was in bed around 9 p.m. So I'm a little bit tired right now, but we had a very good time. And I was often tempted to lose like focus, lose presence, and to go and think about a book I was reading. So there's a book I'm reading that I really like. It's about Michael Jordan and his life, and I was really tempted to think about those things. I was very tempted to just let my mind drift and go to other places and just think about work or self improvement and other things. But I just stayed present because moments like these are things that don't happen every day. Of course, I talk to my family every single day, but sitting there and hearing these amazing stories for the first time from my mother, she talked around for around like an hour or something like that. It is not something that happens every day. So those are the moments where it's extremely important to stay present, to enjoy the moment, to stay in the present moment, to be focused on each word that's coming out of the mouths of the people around you. It was a very out of routine. I ate a cake very like with a lot of sugar. I had like a little bit of brain fog. It was already late. I was already tired. I had already done a lot of things for the day. So it was a very difficult day for me. But I sat there and I stayed present as much as I could, even though I was tempted to let my mind drift, even though I was tempted to think about books or work or training. I sat there and I stayed present and I had an amazing time. So learn. In the past, I used to be in those situations where I was out of routine, where it got kind of late and I was still up and I ate the cake and everything like that. I would start being like lose presence, think about self improvement, sometimes be a little bit resentful because I want to go to bed quick. And I would start being resentful around people around me, even though they're not forcing me to be there. I'm just there. I'm not forced to be there. I could actually go to bed, but I would be kind of resentful. Sometimes my mom would be mid story, and I would just go, and I wouldn't listen at all. But I don't think that's the right attitude to go about some improvement in general. I think when you're with your family and you have some special moments like that, even though they're out of routine, even though you go to bed, you end up going to bed later. Sometimes it's really worth it to just stay there and be present and just listen and just enjoy the moment. Because times like that don't like they're not always there. Those things are not always gonna happen. So when they do, actually be there. Don't be resentful. Don't be that weird guy in the corner, just sitting there, kind of looking at everyone talking, just being angry or something like that. No, listen and be present. And something I've noticed about myself that I'm pretty proud of is my ability to just shut up and just let the other people around me talk and just listen. And most of the conversations that I've been having recently, especially with my family, I'm really proud of the fact that I'm able to just sit there and let just people speak for hours and hours and hours, and then just speak for like a few seconds and then let other people speak. I think it's a way more enjoyable and better way to go about life and conversations to have. Not talking too much and talking less. Let the other people speak. Because it was really fun to just sit there, listen, be that calm person, just sitting there, listening to everyone talking, without being agitated and being we want to talk as fast as possible and say as much as I could and just talk in between people and no, being calm, present. Again, being present. Present is such an important skill. That's why you need to meditate every day. I just meditated around 10 minutes ago, and I do this every morning. It's the second thing I do every single morning. I wake up, I take a cold shower, I meditate. That's what I do every morning. And that's the reason why, to be present, to be more focused. Because when you're not present, you will often be thinking about what you want to say next whilst other people are talking. But when you're just present, when you just have this ability to focus on what other people are saying, you can be really truly focused on what someone is saying whilst thinking about what you want to say next. So when you're present, you're just able to be a calm guy that doesn't talk much. But when he says something, it's actually something meaningful. It's actually something that actually adds to the conversation. So yeah, don't run from discomfort, chase it.